Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second session of learning how to make ganache-filled bonbons. Short reminder, I'm Liora. This is my son, Gabriel. I'm a chocolatier and the founder of Home Chocolat. And Gabriel wants to learn how to make bonbons. So we invited you to join us. You're making a mess already.
Yeah, I am.
It's okay. So yesterday we made the shells of our bonbons. We left them overnight in the fridge. We took them out from the fridge already, and they are covered here with a clean towel to keep them from moisture and any dirt. And now we will make the ganache filling. When it is ready, we will fill the shells with the ganache. So this part is complicated, and the reason is that we combine quite a lot of ingredients together. The way to make it simple is to be prepared. I posted in the comments the ingredients that we're using, and we have our own copy here, okay? So we're making whiskey and honey ganache filling. We're going to use the 75% dark DIY chocolate kit, what Gabriel showed you before. For the ganache, we need 250 ml cream, about 20 grams of butter. We'll try to put inside 50 grams of whiskey. I'm not sure that we will be able to add all this liquid. We will see. You're part of the formulation as well. And about 50 grams of honey. Now, I measured everything ahead. So we will have it simple. A side note, a lot of people look at chocolate as an exact science, that everything needs to be very, very accurate. So there is a lot of science in chocolate, but once you understand the science, you don't have to make everything super accurate. So it's okay if you don't have 20 grams of butter, but 10 grams of butter, and so on. You can play with it. As long as you know what you do, it is much simpler. Let's start.
Mm-hmm.
We will start by heating the cream. I already measured the cream into the small pot here. So heat it on a low heat and mix it gently. You don't need you don't need to insert a lot of air, so only a gentle mix so it won't get burned, okay? And we will heat it until it starts to simmer. In the meantime, I will chop the chocolate ingredients. This, I'm doing it, hold it, thank you. This is his first time. I'm going to chop the chocolate ingredients, and the reason is that we don't have a stick blender. The best way to make a ganache is with a stick blender, and then you melt and cut everything together. We don't have it, so I'm going to chop it by hand to the bowl I'm going to use. Here's the ingredients for the 75% dark chocolate. Any questions? No? Okay. Do you know if we have an audience? Where do I see it?
There was someone who left a like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
So, do you know what is a ganache?
No.
A ganache is a mixture, a smooth mixture of chocolate and water-based liquid. What's the water-based liquid in our case? Ah, so much mess.
Cream.
That's right. What you're hitting right now.
Yep.
So chocolate is oil-based. It doesn't like water. It doesn't mix well. So we need to be aggressive with the mixing them together. Not now. Now you're only with the cream. And the ganache is the mixture that change the majority of the ingredients inside from oil-based to water-based. That's only if you want to nerd on some chemistry.
I have ample time to nerd on chemistry next year.
Okay. I can nerd on chemistry whenever you like. So, and it's very similar to tahini. You know to make a tahini?
No.
No, that's a shame.
I know you add the mix and then like lemon and water and salt.
So you have the raw tahini, which is oil-based, similar to the chocolate. And then you add water-based liquids, lemon juice and water, and you mix it until it gets this nice creamy shine. It's the same, it's a tahini ganache, but today we're making chocolate ganache. Stop for a moment and see. Yeah, still no simmer. We're heating the cream, so we will use the heat of the cream to melt all the other ingredients. Now with the kit, you can make the kit before and then chop or melt the chocolate, ready-made chocolate, but you don't have to. You can just chop the ingredients and then mix them into a uniform mixture with the cream. If you're bored, you can stop for a minute and I'll bring you inside glass. You can put it here for a minute, just for a moment. And we're using the leftovers in the honey jar. So you can start taking out the honey and put it here. Just a bit. Here. Okay. And once in a while, mix the cream, okay, until you see it start to get hot, and then you need to mix it all the time. The reason that we're adding honey is both the flavor, and honey also has forgot the word. Antibacterial effect. So it preserves the ganache for longer. And you see that the honey is thick. This is because we're using natural honey, bought here locally in Cork, Ireland. This is a lovely honey. Yeah, thank you.
Well, that's it. There's nothing else.
Okay, we will wash it a little bit with the hot cream to get the leftovers out. Okay. What's going on here? We have some steam, I think. So, and here a little bit. Let's check the temperature. Let's heat it a little bit more.
Do you want me to go high in the...
No. Okay. This honey is so good. Mm-hmm. 64. Take a little. Wait with the mixing, so we will see if we have bubbles, if it starts to simmer.
There are some bubbles.
Yeah, but I think it's air that you pushed inside with the mixing.
Should I mix more?
In a minute. Yeah. I'll use this in the meantime. Don't worry about the liquids that we're losing as vapor. We will complete it with the whiskey. Yeah, to measure. 66. So, you know what? Yeah, give it half a notch. I think we have it. You see that we have many small bubbles.
Yep.
And we don't want it to boil, so this is enough. A moment, I'm taking a little bit here just to wash the honey jar. And you will have it here. And okay, so pour this on this and then mix a lot to melt everything. Mix. Mix. Adding the butter. Get out. Oh. You need to mix more and more aggressively without doing a lot of mess, please. Yeah, because right now you are our blender.
Yep. Why don't we have a blender?
I don't know.
Because it seems like we need one.
Okay, perhaps we'll buy. We're not making a lot of ganache. It looks nice. We still have lamps, but it's already has this shiny texture. I'm preparing the piping bag in the meantime. Oh, this is fun. This is not well. Oh, you're an awesome blender.
Perhaps we don't need a blender. Perhaps I'm enough.
The human blender. Gabriel. You can add it to your resume.
Yep.
These bags are very annoying. It doesn't cut properly. Okay.
I don't think it's hot enough to actually melt everything because the
What's the
range
temperature?
28.
Okay, let's pour a towel on top of this and put it on it.
Won't it burn the towel?
No, it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, so I'm opening the piping bag and putting it in this measure cup just because it has a nice size to it. And this way it's open and ready to get the ganache inside. Do you feel that it's getting warm or not enough?
I don't think it's enough.
Okay, so let's... No, keep it with the towel, it's hot. Just mix it in, my human blender. And if you get tired, we can switch.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're getting there. Yeah. Okay, so let's remove the towel. It's hot. I don't like it. Perhaps we'll do one layer of the towel. I don't like the direct heat. How does it look like?
Lumpy.
Lumpy? Okay, I give up. But careful there.
Yep.
Still 28. Yeah, it's because we're in a cold room. Not because we're working in a chocolate lab, but because we're in Ireland.
Yep. It does get warmer.
Okay. Do you want to switch?
Yep. I think I'll wash my hands.
I push the lamps to the bottom where they can get hotter. $29 Celsius. I'll give it a few moments. Gabriel, I'm thinking of doing something, but you can't tell anyone.
There's a YouTube video right now.
And then Instagram Live. Let's put it for 15 seconds in the microwave.
Okay.
We'll show those lamps. No lamp will survive. Stop that.
Oh, that's much better.
Yes. It's 34 degrees now. Enough. for melting. Yeah, I see that you have a lot of energy.
Yep. Also, it's much easier now because liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the lumps are more or less gone.
Yeah, completely smooth.
No, not completely. I think there are some lumps stuck to the side, but can't find them.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay, there was only one and I took it out.
Okay. And now it's smooth. Show us. Make a show out of it. Now I will teach you something very, very important.
Yeah.
How to show off with chocolate. If you do it like that, you have a small stream. If you do it like that, you have a bigger stream, bigger show off. But you also have still a few lumps inside. Now you can mix it with that now. Here you see them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 32. That's it.
Maybe. Can't tell what is a bubble and what is a lump.
So let me see. I see small lumps. I'm waiting with adding the whiskey because it will cool the mixture. So I want first to melt everything and then to add the whiskey. Also, I don't want the alcohol to evaporize. But these temperatures are all right.
Okay, now we think the lumps are completely gone.
Okay. So let's start to add the whiskey. Mix, 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 mix.
Oh, yep. It has a very strong smell.
Yeah, and texture. I suggest that you will move from the hotter surface. Okay. No, it's a bubble. A little bit more. So I want to get the ganache still smooth, but to fill the shells, we need the texture, not the texture, the viscosity to be not too thin. So we will be able to pipe it. This is why I also think that we can cool it down a little bit and see the viscosity. Show off, and then we'll see the viscosity. It's a bit thin. Can I have a go?
Sure.
Thank you. Yes, it's a bit thin. Do you want to try?
No, thanks. I'll try it in the chocolate.
Okay. So in terms of flavor, I'd like to add more whiskey. I'm a bit worried that it will be difficult to pipe, so let's add just a little bit more. Okay. You know what? Let's leave it for a minute and treat our molds, and then we can see if it gets thicker and if we can add more whiskey or not. Okay. Here are the molds with the chocolate shells we prepared yesterday. Let's see. It goes out easily because the chocolate was properly tempered. Now, this stage is a nice to have, not a must. But since we can wait a minute for the ganache, so we can clean a little bit the surface of the mold, so it will be easier to seal it. The way I'm doing it is holding the scraper like this, okay? And with this kind of angle, and is this diagonal?
Yeah.
Yeah, diagonal to the cavities, so I won't pull out any of the chocolate shells. So I'm doing it like that. Okay.
To make cleaning easier.
Yes. And it will make the sealing easier later, tomorrow. Do you want to try with your mold?
Sure.
Okay. The mold should be on the surface. Hold it in place. Yes, exactly. Small movements are easier. Yes, exactly. Nice. Nicely done. And you can rotate it and make it also from here or whatever you feel like. Gently. Okay. That's it. Careful. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's see the texture. Yes, it's getting thicker when it's getting colder. So let's add a little bit more of whiskey. Or should we add all? No, it changes the color. Let's give it a go and then see.
Strong smell.
Now, in most ganaches, I don't know if in most, but in many ganache recipes, there's liquor, alcohol, because it also helps to preserve the ganache and the bonbon. So it helps with the shelf life. But then if it's only for that reason, usually we use much smaller amounts. I'm after the whiskey flavor. I want it to be a ganache that you can feel the whiskey a lot. This is why we're adding more and more. Show. Make a show. I think this is good.
Shouldn't we add all the whiskey?
No, I think we shouldn't. Let's pour it to the piping bag. Careful. That's enough. That's enough. You need to be able to close it. Sorry. We can use it later and put it there. Yeah. Okay, so now I'll close the piping bag and cut the tip of it, fill my mold, and then you will fill your mold. Okay? Let's prepare something to close the piping bag if you would like. Now I'm filling it not to the top. Okay, we need to leave a room for the ceiling chocolate. So, okay, it's about like a few millimeters from the top. Okay, closed the piping bag. Now I cut the tip. I cut the tip into the glass so I won't find it later in my chocolate when I eat it. Okay, it's not a nice surprise. Okay. Where do you see it? I don't know. Okay.
I can lower the camera.
Okay, you can play with it. Okay. It will be the first time that you're using a piping bag. That's right?
Yep.
Okay. So the idea is that you have the one hand that aims it and the other squeeze the materials inside, outside. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have something inside that is a bit stuck. Or it's just that I cut a very small opening, but I don't want it to be too big. So we'll do with that. If it will get very difficult to take out, in your turn we can cut it more. And if I will get tired, we will cut it more. But I like the control of the small opening. They're so cute, these small ganache heels, aren't they? Or am I just weird?
You're really weird.
Perhaps I chose the right profession. Okay, I think I need to cut it. Take a paper towel and clean it, and with the plastic, take it to the bin, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I have a lamp. This is what got stuck. This could be chocolate that didn't melt completely, but it could be also chocolate that got solidified because it cooled down. But also the second option means that it wasn't mixed well.
I think I mixed it very well.
You did a great job, that's true. The best human blender possible. Okay, but now the opening is quite big, so we need to be careful with it. Okay, so remember to, okay, one moment. You see, this is only twisted, so you need to hold it so it won't get open. Okay, now let me show off a little bit. Aren't they pretty? I'm taking it to the fridge. Your turn. You can fill it a little bit more. They're very big, those cavities for the bonbons. They're going to be big bonbons.
I'm scared to like press it because I don't want it to explode or something.
Okay, so nice and easy.
Oh, it exploded.
What do you mean by explode? Oh my God, Gabriel, that's a lot of mess. Okay.
There was a lamp and I didn't notice.
Okay, focus on your mold, fill your shells, and we will clean it later.
The good news is that I think we still have enough of the ganache.
No, we have enough. We also have more in the bowl. Okay, yeah.
Where else?
Here. Okay.
I'll show them the rest.
Yeah, you're very proud. Well, not too bad for first time.
Except this thing.
Yeah, okay. Let's clean the mold so the ganache won't disturb the sealing of the bonbons. What are you doing?
No, the thing got messed up.
Okay, just removing the ganache that was on top of the mold. Okay,
Yep.
Nicely done. Are you taking it to the fridge?
Yep.
Okay.
Shouldn't we punch it on the...
Knowing you, it will end splashed all over the place.
No, I think...
You do it gently, gently. Gently. Okay. Now we will leave it until tomorrow to stabilize. and we will seal them tomorrow at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking of making truffles with the ganache that we got left here.
Now?
No, tomorrow.
Okay.
So we will leave it also in the fridge, and we'll see if we will have the energy to make truffles out of it tomorrow or on another day.
Okay.
So that's it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.